Hello everyone, Vampire Ian here for the ban list. I told you in the last video we were going to get a ban list. I was going to usher out the Justice Hunters archetypes and then let us bring in whatever the most recent deck pack is called. I genuinely cannot remember what it's called. So here we are with a ban list that ushers out the Justice Hunter archetypes and lets the Enneacraft and Cool Tune become dominant whenever their support releases. It's literally exactly what I said. It happened the day after I said it. By the way, can we talk about how I hate that they only post this on Twitter now. They don't have their own, like their website, they don't update in time. They just post this on Twitter and that's good enough. And it takes like several days to update elsewhere. Yeah, man, I really... When I want to see the ban list, you know where I want to go to see the ban list? The child porn website. Yeah, really cool. And I really want to have everything spoiled for me in one convenient thing instead of being able to scroll down and see things as they come up. Yeah, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Well, here we are. Starting with the Forbidden list, we've got 4 pieces on here. First up, Barrier Statue of the Torrent. Rest in piss. There are still 2 of these left. I cannot believe there are still 2 of these left. Just go ahead and get rid of them. Light and Dark can both be used in decks right now. You see that they're a problem whenever they are used. Stop waiting for them to become meta relevant and just get rid of them now. Like, what are we doing? But still, a good change. Get rid of it. I told you the last list that Barrier Statue of the Torrent was going to be a problem. It was the next one on the list, and it literally, that's exactly what happened. Again, I have predicted it again. Next up, we have Malice Q Whitebinder. Whitebinder is an incredibly powerful card in Malice. This takes Malice out behind the shed and says, I've had enough of you. Bam, done for. Herald of the Arclight. This is a sad one. Not unwarranted, to be clear, extremely warranted, but a sad one. Konami finally made an archetype that makes Herald of the Arclight consistently, and that's just not okay. Herald of the Arclight is a really cool card for every ritual deck to send to the graveyard to grab their ritual pieces, but it is extremely not okay that you can make it. Because it is a negate, it is a floodgate, it is brutal on the field. And then it also can go to the graveyard and get you into your Mitsurugi stuff. Not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. That's insane. Yeah. No, this card cannot exist. Maybe they'll make something else for ritual decks. Ritual decks have gotten pretty consistent, but like only the ones that have their own in-archetype consistency, right? So hopefully they'll make something generic. They have that Demise card coming, and that's not awful. I just like something in the extra deck that you can send would be really nice. So you always have that consistency tool right there, as long as you can find a way to get it out of there, right? Although, you know, you'd have to hit Mitsurugi pretty hard for that to be acceptable. And Harpy's Featherstorm. This was getting some amount of play in Radiant Typhoon. Without this, Radiant Typhoon is going to be a really fun deck instead of a really awful deck to play against. Yeah, this should have gone away during Fluanderee's format. I cannot believe this stuck around so long. Get rid of it, and here they are. They've gotten rid of it. 3 pretty good hits. I don't know that you need to kill Malice like this, but like, sure. I don't have a problem with it necessarily. I'm not a Malice player, so I don't really care. But I think the other 3 hits are fantastic. Like, get them all out of here. And here's a limited. Wow. Okay, this is the Justice Hunter and Mitsurugi get rid of them list. part of the list. Limited Dracotail Malulu, Dracotail Labubu, Canine Jokul. Okay, Jokul's a pretty good one. Vegosoul Holly Sue, Yummy Snatchy, Habakiri. Habakiri is a really good one to hit to 1 because having it at 1 means you still have it around. It's still searchable, but not with Herald. But it's a really important tool for Mitsurugi to have, I feel like. But 3 is just too much. I think this is one of the ones where you really want to have it at 1. I feel like that's a perfect place for this to be. Snatchy is also good to have at 1. Yummy needs Snatchy to actually function as a deck, but having it at 1 means that the repeatability goes way down. I think that's a perfect place for Snatchy to be for right now, and Habakiri as well. The case for K9 and Ketsu as well. I think the K9 hits are... You don't really need to hit K9 too much more, and the Vanquish Soul as well. The Draco Tail hits, I don't actually know that those are enough, frankly. I think Draco Tail kind of bumps up after this list, just by virtue of how much everything else has been hit. Those are hits to Draco Tail, sure, but I don't know if they're enough, right? And, the semi-limits don't matter, so... Anyways, let's take a look at the semi-limits and see what doesn't matter. Droll and Lockbird, semi-limited? Just ban it! Oh my god, you are so annoying! I hate Konami so fucking much. Stop semi-limiting hand traps. It doesn't do... It doesn't do nothing, but it's so fucking annoying. Stop it. Just ban it. Just ban it. If it's a problem, ban it. Get rid of it. Gah. So now we have 2 Droll, 1 Dimension Shifter in TCG format. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, now you can make a playset of 2 Droll, 1 Shifter. Like, they fit into a playset's full. I guess. What the fuck? Stop it. Any unlimits? Ooh, wow. Okay. Collapse Serpent. All right. Okay. Greffer. Oh, okay. I guess they decided that, like, the Dark Warrior stuff, like, it can spin its wheels, but that's about all it can do, right? Wyverbuster as well. Wow. Okay. Sure. Drident back off the list. Change of Heart to 3. That's fine. Hecka Hands buff, right? Oh, Snatch Steal 2. Real Hecka Hands buff. They want you to play Hecka Hands so bad. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Crystron Inclusion. Yeah, that's like... Crystron needs that. I don't think Crystron is a huge problem. And then Stake Your Soul. We're going, okay, no, Holly Sue was the problem, not Stake Your Soul. Raisin is still limited, though. No unlimit to Raisin. Oh, wait, no, Raisin's right there. Sorry. Well, I just skipped over it to go to Wyverburster. Okay, yeah. Raverburster, Stake Your Soul. That's, yeah. Sorry, we messed up last hit. We hit Raisin and Stake Your Soul instead of Holly Sue, the obvious problem card, because we wanted you to buy Holly Sue. Oh, God. Wow. Okay, it's just like, that's so... Okay, it's you can either read it, there's one of 2 ways you can read it. You can either read it as, oh, they're just correcting their mistake. That's a nice thing. You correct your mistakes. Or you can read it as, okay, we're done wanting you to buy Holly Sue. Stop playing it now, right? You decide. Overall, I think this is a good list. This section right here is like, hey, stop playing these decks and buy the new decks. But these hits are really good. These are good hits too, for the most part. I think Draco Tail maybe wasn't hit enough, but I think that's fine. I think once the new Enneacraft support comes out, although it's going to be a little while since it was just announced in the OCG, that'll like compete pretty well with Draco Tail, and same with Cool Tune. I went through 3 different words that clip killer cool. It is in fact Cool Tune. But until then, I think Draco Tail might be our top deck with like Enneacraft and probably like Vanquish Soul K9 still around, I would imagine, or maybe other variants of K9. hitting up in the second slot. I think that's probably where we're gonna land. That's my intuition, at least. Of course, we'll also see what happens with Mesa Muertes. See what's going on in there. We've got some new archetypes in there that might shake things up. Also got some new archetypes in Burst Protocol whenever that comes out. The Droll semi-limit is so annoying. But hey, maybe at least they recognize that Droll is a problem. So maybe they'll eventually ban it next time. Maybe next time they'll ban it or semi-limit it. I feel like a semi-limit on Droll and Lockbird is going to be a lot less effective than Dimension Shifter. Because like with Dimension Shifter, you've got to like have a deck that plays with Dimension Shifter, and then the one of feels kind of bad if you draw it, not in the first turn. Droll and Lockbird can feel good whenever. Like, it doesn't feel necessarily great late into the game, but like it'll still do some stuff in a lot of cases. So I don't think limiting Droll and Lockbird will stop it like Dimension Shifter kind of does. So this one's gotta be banned, but semi-limit means that they are aware it's a problem at least. So maybe they'll be getting rid of it eventually. And then the unlimits, good for them to undo the Vanquish Soul hits. I think this is a much better way to hit Vanquish Soul, even if it feels a little cynical. Again, the unhits to Change of Heart and Snatch Shield don't necessarily do anything, but they also are like clearly just trying to get you to play Hack of Hands. I'm not going to do it. Crystron unhit is good. I feel like there's no need to hit Crystron, or I guess there was a little bit of a need to hit Crystron at the time, but like that time has passed. And then we have like the Chaos Dragons, which is interesting. They're like trying to make Dragon Link relevant again. I don't know that's going to do it. And then Dark Grepher is just like an acknowledgement that the Dark Warrior stuff isn't very good anymore. There's no need for all that to be hit anymore, and I think they see that. Oh, and Dryden. Dryden's fine. I think Dryden's actually really cool for them to bring back at this point. I like little zoo packages. I think they can be really interesting. So, but I'm an engine enjoyer. I like those engine piles. So, you know, don't necessarily listen to me. I don't know if it's actually particularly good, right? But you know, it's not awful, surely. All right, that's all the thoughts I have on this. I think I'm looking forward to the next Genesis Point update more so than this, but you know, I feel like this is a pretty good list. There's not a lot of time for you to adjust for the 300th, but there should be enough. Start learning Enneacraft or Dracotale, and I think you'll be fine. Probably like some sort of Canine variant would do well as well. Again, I think Canine's not hit so bad that you can't do like another variant or still try and do Vanquish Soul, right? I feel like it's not that bad. It's really just Yummy Mitsurugi that was taken out back, but I think you can still manage to do some stuff. All right, let me know what you think of this list down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too could find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity, among other benefits. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Fleakill, Haru Hayes, the Almighty Ferret Lord, Fire Mizumi, Beastman, Bryn, and Beelzis. A big thanks to all my patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.